Hi everybody, Scratch Off Ticket Man here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We got our scratch off tickets for today. We got Crossword, top prize 50 grand. That sounds like a plan. We got Jaws, who will we next? Top prize $100,000. That'd be fantastic, getting us out of crippling debt. Let's get started. Alright, Crossword, get going here. No mistakes this week. No, not seeing stuff that we should have saw and we should have scratched off and winning stuff. We had a pretty good week last week, actually. I think we ended up $43, $53, something like that. Cause yeah, there's that one ticket that we got an anchor on, and we also got anchor was $10 on Jaws, sorry, $20 on Jaws, and then also a $10 on one of the numbers that I missed. But that's my fault. That's my own fault though. There's no D's on here. Seriously? No D's till Brooklyn. Gotta be enough on here. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're back in business. I try to do these in the morning, so Friday morning, the last episode that I was kind of here. Friday turned into a bit of a thing. We've been talking about the Olympics a lot. Friday turned into a bit of a thing with just on Facebook and online. The boxing. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about if you follow along at all. For those of you who are not up to date on this, congratulations from getting out from under the rock that you've been under. The Olympics are on. They're in Paris. They're in France. Paris. But the women's boxing, there was massive controversy around women's boxing with a fighter from Algeria and another boxer from Italy. So apparently, into this match, I did not see the match. I was going based on just the articles basically showing up on a lot on Facebook, and that's a whole other thing. There, if there's time today, I'll get into that. But apparently, it was Algeria versus Italy. Apparently, the Italian boxer got hit really hard in the face, and they got hit really hard in the face again, and kind of stopped the fight. Like, kind of threw the towel and was like, I have not been hit like this before. There's got to be something going on. Long story short, it turned into apparently there's like a chromosome issue with this Algerian boxer, and they started talking about maybe they're twins, or they actually a man fighting against the women. It just turned into this really big thing online, and it's one of those things where like the information coming out as it's coming out, people, the way the human brain kind of works is like as it's coming out, people start taking sides and start thinking, okay, well, of course we kind of don't want, and this is where it gets really tricky. We don't really want men and women's sports. There's been times when we've had women join men in men's sports. I'm trying to remember her name. It was a goalie for Tampa Bay. Yeah, I think she played like a preseason game or something like that. But like, there's definitely times for it. But like on paper, it's one of those things where like men don't have. I'm speaking on behalf of all men right now. Men don't have a problem playing against women in sports until someone gets hurt. As soon as somebody gets hurt, everyone looks at the guy and we're like, "What did you just do?" So it's one of those things. The flip side. Men don't want to lose to women in sports because if you lose, all the guys look around each other and like, what do we just do? These are things. These are baked in. These are baked in things. It's really hard to get away from that. Anyway, so those two main reasons like men and women don't particularly, men especially, don't want to get mixed up with women in sport. So that's what it is. Back with the boxing, people started taking sides like immediately. Whether this Algerian boxer was actually born a man and was trans and was kind of sandbagging the women's boxing here and just beating people up. Not people, beating women up, sort of thing. So the idea, like, that came out. And then, like, not long after, then the real stuff started coming out because, like, you learn something new every day. Apparently, we talk about X chromosomes and XY chromosomes for, at both male and female. And the idea is like, I did not understand that could be a thing, but the science is there. And that's one of those things when it comes to, sometimes you learn the world's not flat, it's round. And I always thought there was just, It was XX and XY, I think. And then that was kind of it. But apparently that's not it. Apparently there's some middle ground there. That's being one of the things too, is like we talk about men and women being born with different genitalia. And the idea was there are a group of people that are born with both. So it's one of those things. There's a gray area in nature, which means that there's a gray area in science. So this comes out, and then like the whole people that were taking sides, being like, yeah, she shouldn't be boxing, with the women, she should be, with the men, and they start dressing up Mike Tyson and memes and sending him out, and Jake Paul's like, yeah, I'll send you someone to fight, and this is a big thing. And then the real evidence comes out that's like, this is just who this woman is. And it's like, there's lots of times when it comes to athletes where they may have an advantage because of their genetics. It is what it is. I will not be playing in the NBA. I've accepted that. I can still be a coach, a pretty fine coach, if I might say so myself. But shouldn't be disqualified. If we gotta draw the line somewhere. But it's like you shouldn't be running all this blood work and figuring out the chromosomes, and that sounds like a big thing. It kind of, I'm gonna call it what it is. It kind of just sounds like a little bit of hate. It's kind of baked in with what was going on. So I really feel for the Algerian boxer, because it's like this is someone's dream, and this is someone's daughter. This possibly someone's mother or sister, or wife, and she's just getting dragged by this section of the internet, because they look at her face and they go, you know what? We don't think you're feminine enough. We think you should be getting punched in the face by other guys and not punching women. And I just think that's a bit of a thing. And then I started laughing to myself. I was just like, what are we going to do when they start shot put? Because I'll tell you, there are some sturdy looking women doing the shot put. I think we just got our second word. I think we got Ash, and I think we got a king. Not too shabby. But so I wanted to talk about that because Friday kind of rolled on, and I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw a few people say it. So, you know what, the Facebook friend list thinned out, lightened up a little bit. Just hearing how some people were talking, and again, it's hard. I think there's a lot of things going on out there with people and human rights and stuff like that, and it might not be for everybody. There may be an adjustment period, but at the same time, like, I'm not saying let's just give it a go, so the old college try sort of thing, but you know what? I think we need to do better just kind of taking certain things when, like, believing them, because it's kind of weird when someone's like, you're not a woman, and there's like, you don't look like a woman, and it's like, okay. It stems so far down to how people just view people. The idea too, it's like, we talked about it earlier, just a few days ago, just talking about, like, when people, and half jokingly, when you see someone's face, like, oh, you look like you're from Britain, or like, oh, you look like you're from Albuquerque or something like that. But it's one of those things where it's all fun and games, but at the same time, like, you're not removing people from the conversation just because you don't think they look feminine enough, or whatever. Whatever, let's go with that. So we got 2 words here, $3. It's a good start to the week. That's a good Monday. Reminder to like and subscribe if you want to help support the channel. We're moving on here to Jaws. Who will be next? I'm still feeling these Jaws cards. Jaws cards are pretty fun. Cash for Life, that's probably it'll make a comeback. But when I saw the Jaws pop up, I was like, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do the Jaws. Get a bigger boat. All right, so 30, 25, 33, 15, 27. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought we had one there. Thought we had it way out of the gate. Again, much appreciated if you see me making a bit of a gaffe on here and miss something and you point it out in the comments. That could be the difference between living a life in crippling debt and finding the big one. And don't worry, if it was one of those cases where, it was a pretty big win, I'll go on the record. Send me a PayPal account and I'll help you out. I'll hook you up. I respect the help. Okay. Just scratching these off. Oh, 33. Oh, I thought 31. Okay. 45. I don't think I got anything. So 30, 33. Quick scan again. Oh, 32. That was close. What was that? Oh, $100,000. Oh, that would have been pretty. I'd even beyond sweet at that point. That's just diet. That's straight up diabetes at that point. 25. Not seeing that. 33. We've already been over that. Oh, it's so close. That was so close. 15. 16. What was 16 been? 25 grand. That'd been pretty sweet. And 27. 26. What would that have been? $1,000. That would have been nice. That's fine though. We can live with that. Moving on here. We got the extra. Oh, we totally forgot the lucky symbol. We'll save that for the end. We'll save it for the end because I have to put that one on top of the end here too. We got in the bonus here. We got chest. We got another chest. We got $50. We starting the week with $50. Or we getting a fishing rod. Oh, we're getting a starfish. Oh, it's tricky. It's still really good too. All right, we still got the bottom here. We're not totally down and out yet. Nothing on Jaws, who we will not be next. We got a lucky symbol down here. We got a heart. Oh, that's lovely. And we got a key. We got a book. We got a wing. This sounds like someone's love story right here. The journal, and then a book, and they put out the name in it. And then they got a wing, and they were gonna ask him out. And then they got the sunglasses. And it was my night. So $3. I think we got $3 on Crossword here. That's not too shabby. We can live with that. And then we got nothing on Jaws, and we're gonna have to live with that because that is life. All right. Hope everyone has a great day. See you in the next one. Good luck out there.